Hi kids, it's time for music class. I'm Miss Carol and I'm glad to see you again. I hope you remember that song we were singing last time. Can you sing it with me? Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody and it is you. We were singing that song without any accompaniment last time, but this time I'm playing the piano while we're singing. I want to teach you another song about love. See, I have my little heart right there to remind us to love each other. And this song is called Take a Little Love. It goes like this. Take a little love and pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Take a little love and pass it on, pass it all around. See where it goes, see what it does, feel it from your head to toes. Give it away, do it today, make somebody happy. And then it goes back to the beginning. Take a little love and pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Take a little love and pass it on, pass it all around. We'll learn a little bit more of that song, like the middle part that I kind of messed up on again. I forgot my words and got them all twisted around, but we'll learn that one some more later. But right now I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story about a girl named Lena. She had a lot of love in her heart. Let's see what happened to her. I told you I wanted to tell you a little story, and this is a picture of the lady, of the girl that I want to tell you the story about. Her name is Lena, and her full name was Carolina Wilhelmina Sandell. Kind of a long name for a little girl. That's why they went ahead and called her Lena for short. So Lena, when she was born, she was in a country called Sweden. And that's a long ways from here. And her daddy was a minister, a pastor of a church. And she was really in a loving family, but she had a problem. When she was a young girl, she couldn't get out of bed for a long time. She was partially paralyzed. That means she couldn't move anything. She couldn't get out of her bed and walk. And it was pretty awful. The doctors didn't think she would ever get any better. And they didn't know why she was that way. So she started, as she got a little older, she started reading her Bible every day, and she would pray to Jesus. And one day when her family had gone to church and she was at home in bed, just not able to do anything, she was reading her Bible, and she read the story about Jairus' daughter. You might ask your mommy and daddy about that later. But Jesus went to the home of a man named Jairus, and his daughter had died. And so Jesus went in there, and he woke her up from the dead. she came to life again. And it was so amazing. Everybody was just, they couldn't believe it. She was dead and now she's alive. Well, when Lena read that story, she thought, oh, if he can raise that little girl from the dead, he can heal me. I know he can. And so she prayed and she prayed about it. And all of a sudden, something happened in her body. And she just was able to wiggle her body and feel her hands. And she was able to get out of bed. And when her parents came home from church, there she was walking around. And they were just beside themselves. They were so excited and so happy. And they said, what happened? And she said, well, I read this story about how Jesus healed the little girl. And I prayed that he would heal me. And she said, I believe Jesus healed me. Isn't that an amazing story? Wow. So she grew up and she got to be a grown-up lady like this. This is a long time ago. You can tell by the dress she's wearing that it's a long time ago. She went on a boat with her father once. And unfortunately, there was a storm and her father fell out and drowned and died. That was very hard for Lena. And then just a couple of years later, her mother died. So she had a hard time, didn't she? She was an orphan now. And so she just had a lot of sorrow in her life. And she met the king's sister in her country. And the king's sister, Princess Eugenia, became one of her friends. She found happiness finally after having all this hard times in her life with a man named Oscar. She married him and she had a good life with him, even though she had one baby and it died too. She just had a lot of trouble, but all the time she knew Jesus and she prayed to Jesus and she kept reading her Bible and she loved Jesus. She had a talent for writing poems. And you know what? Some of those poems were put to music. And one of the songs that she wrote was called Children of the Heavenly Father. Remember, her father had died and her mother had died. So she looked to Jesus and to God as being her parents because her own parents were gone. Well, she wrote lots and lots of songs, and you heard one just a minute ago, Children of the Heavenly Father. Really pretty song with words that are so nice. I'm going to put some information at the end of this video so that your parents can play it for you and you can watch it because it has pretty pictures that go along with it and the words too. So that's the story of Carolina, or Lena, as we like to call her. Now, when we were listening to her song, it was not a solo singing it, was it? It was not one person. It was a whole group of people, and they were singing P, or soft. Yeah, they were singing soft. This is a word that we see in music. Piano means soft, and the P stands for the word piano. Did you know that piano means soft? That's right. And so since we talked about Carolina a little bit, I want to remind you now of our brass family. Do you remember our brass family that we talked about last time? And we especially focused on this one right here. What was that instrument? Do you remember? Started with a T. It was a trombone. Trombone, that's right. Remember how long it was? Remember that long slide that I had to move in and out to make the sounds? Well, there's other instruments in the brass family. Remember, we saw some of them. One of them is the French horn. Look at that instrument. If you were to take that metal tube and unwind it, it would be 12 feet long, really long. Your mommy or daddy are probably only 5 or 6 feet. So this would be like both of them laying down on the floor. Oh no, our time is almost up. I gotta hurry here. So French horn, you learned about that. And trumpet. Trumpet is the high instrument in the brass family. And then there's the tuba. Remember the tuba? It's the lowest of all the instruments in the family. I'm gonna just stick these up here right now so you can remember them. And what family is this? It's the brass family. That's right. And you could learn to play a brass instrument if you wanted to. You could take lessons and learn to play. Well, last time we also learned about ticka ticka. Do you remember that? Ticka ticka? Yep, we sang a song, Love Somebody, and it had a ticka ticka in it. How many ticka tickas are in this rhythm strip? 2, that's right. This is the one we ended on last time. Can you say it with me? Ready, go. Ta, ticka ticka, ticka ticka, ta. Let's do another one. Ready, oh, this is the hardest one. I don't know if you can do it. Let's try it. Ready, go. Ticka ticka, tee tee, ticka ticka, ta. Can you do it by yourself? Ready, go. Yeah, that was a good one. Let's try this one. Ready, go. Ticka ticka ta, tee tee ta. One more. Ready, go. Tee tee ta, ticka ticka ta. Now let's add in a rest in there, okay? Ready, go. Ta, sh, ticka ticka ta. That's right. Ready, go. Ta, ticka ticka ta, sh. Very good. And that is the last of our ticka ticka rhythm strips. I wonder what will be next. I guess you'll have to wait till next time and find out. Let's see if we can sing that Take a Little Love and Pass It On just before we end our class today, okay? Let's see. How did that start? Take a little love and, what was it? Pass it on. That's right. So it goes, take a little love and pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Take a little love and pass it on, pass it all around. See what it does, see where it goes, feel it from your head to toes. Give it away, do it today, make somebody happy. Take a little love and pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Take a little love and pass it on, pass it all around. In that middle part, see what it does, see where it goes. Feel it from your head to toes. Give it away, do it today, make somebody happy. Let's do that middle part one more time. See what it does, see where it goes, feel it from your head to toes. Give it away, do it today, make somebody happy. Now let's do the last part one more time. Take a little love and pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Take a little love and pass it on, pass it all around. I am so glad I've been able to spend a little time with you today on music. I love music. And I hope you have a good rest of the day. And until I see you next time, bye-bye.